The person I'm introducing, ladies and gentlemen, is the CEO of Karizm, a talent booking and management events management and public relations company, and also into digital music distribution. She's the co-founder and manager of Zenson. Art space, a multidisciplinary curated space aimed at nurturing new creative generations, providing a space for artists to exhibit and showcase their works. She has a 5-year experience in marketing and sales, public relations and events management, and she has signed quite a number of renowned artists, including Mugabe, Sandra Sui, among many others, under her label. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome Madame Dora Nabunjo to make her first, the first presentation, her presentation. Madame, you're welcome. Please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dorothy Nabbunjo. Tukwesa lulimi Luzungu, Luganda, oba tutalika. Mukulunik. Tukwesa Luganda, Luzungu, tutalika. Tutalike. Ka. Nedira mamba, Luganda tabijja kuntawanya. I would like to thank everyone who has made it today, and those who are watching us online, my fellow panelists. It's an honor to be with you. And in regards to the topic, I was asking President when he shared it with me, and I'm like, why this topic? But I'm going to start from, because that the topic is gospel against mainstream and in a basket. Yeah? But music is music. That's my first statement. Whether you are a Christian or not. And it's under the culture, yeah, and wait, I hope I'm not going to mix them. Yes, it's under the culture sector and creative. And whether you're a Christian or not, you fall under that. Yeah? So the first thing is, as gospel music, it's music. The first thing is, it's music. The only difference is the content. The copyright laws that govern the mainstream artists are the same laws that govern gospel artists. Yeah? Can we fit in the same basket? I don't know how best to answer that. But I'll say, our content differs, but we have the same market. I'll give an example. We all fall in love, even as Christians. And we love to listen to good love music. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. And I believe even Christians celebrated it. I know in church, some churches have told us not to celebrate Valentine's Day. However, we do celebrate it. So that means as a gospel artist, you have the same market as the mainstream artist. Now, what does this mean for you? You are not competing with them. However, you're competing in terms of content for the ear of the same market. I'll give an example. I've been lucky. I work with an artist who have been invited at different events. Whether they are, and you're going to find Christians, our fellow Christians, attending those events. And then when we have the Christian events, they call Christian events, they're not there, they're not paying. And the question has been, why don't Christians pay for Christian events? And the answer was one, they look for quality, the content. As a Christian artist, does your content reach to the people? I'm in a group and someone asked, do we still have gospel artists in Uganda? And this was like 2 weeks back. And I'm also asking everyone who's here. I know they're gospel artists, they see Pastor also look at me. And someone said, ever since Babi stopped singing, we don't have any gospel artists. And that brings us back to the basket. Do we fit in the same basket? And I'm saying gospel music and mainstream, they are in the same basket, but with different content. However, you have the same market. How do you package your content? I'm going to give another example. Another media personality shared that they met with one of the people, and this person said, oh my God, sina rimara gospel musimu yange. I'm going to mention the names. Olina mugamba. You mean no mukwano gwo musiba naye olimba tulina oyusuwa gospel yuchali wange. So are we in the same basket? Yes. However, as gospel artists, as Christian artists, do you know kudamo kwezula the content. Because when you put your music on the different digital platforms, where the mainstream artists also do put their music, they're going to judge your quality first. Yeah? And then they're going to look at how many numbers do you have. Priest Nick has mentioned that where we come from, our leaders, our spiritual fathers, some don't believe in gospel artists pushing their music as a business. But I'm going to go back to where I started from. Music is under the cultural and creative industry. It is a sector. And we say gospel music, meaning it is music. And the rules that govern music do govern the gospel artists, the Christian artists. You all go to studios and record your music, right? You pay the producers. You pay the instrumentalists. You have to pay for the videos. And it becomes a business. The same way, the mainstream artists do the same, and it is a business. So, do we fit in the same basket? The answer is still yes. We are literally in the same basket. It's like having mangoes with different colors. You have those that are green, you have those that are reddish, you have those that are the different colors of mangoes, or oranges or lemons. But we are all in the same basket. The question would be, what is stopping us, the Christian artists, the gospel artists, to dominate? Because God told us we shall dominate wherever we go. Is that true? Yeah. Is that true? Yeah. And is that true?
Yes.
True. Now the fact that you're even doubting, maybe that's where the problem is. Yeah? Do you believe as Christians we are called to dominate wherever we go?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So we are supposed to be taking dominion in that basket. It does not mean we are outside that basket. We are in that basket, but we should stand out. We need to figure out what is stopping us from standing out as children of God, because we are called to take dominion. Whether you're a gospel artist or a Christian artist, the fact is you are a musician. The difference will be who you worship and your values. How do you brand yourself? Because you speak to people's hearts, you heal. I was having a conversation with one of the artists, and he was sharing his journey, and I did understand him. And he said, there's no money in gospel music. Our brothers who are thriving, they're not singing gospel, they're not singing Christian music, there's no Jesus in there. And I'm like, wait, David was a fun guy and he loved God. He stripped naked and danced for Jesus, for God, and was praising. And I was saying, you know what? Maybe the issue is with content. What are you saying to these people? Let us go back to the pastors. Why do people follow pastors? It's the word. The word of God. Every day, people wake up on Sunday morning during the week to serve men of God, because these men of God are anointed. These men of God are preaching the word of God. They say miracles and wonders will follow us. As gospel artists, we are, I think in the Bible, you're supposed to worship before even the pastors come, and the Spirit of the Lord does come down. Now, when we are singing the music we are singing, are people healed? Are people's lives transformed? Apart from having fun, because if someone can go and listen to an artist we call mainstream, I don't know why, and they have fun, they have a great time, and then when they come and listen to your music, it is the same. They're just having a great time. There's no transformation of their lives. How are you going to have followers? How are you going to have disciples? I was telling this young man, what are you sacrificing as a Christian artist? Because God, please let me know when I'm running out of time. Because we are serving God first. God gave us this gift. And He said, your gift shall open doors for you. It shall make you sit with kings and queens and princes. Yeah? And you shall earn from your talent. So yes, you're supposed to earn from your music as a gospel Christian artist. So you're still in the basket. It's a business. But business with impact. You are changing people's lives. You are healing people. You are transforming their hearts, your community. What is going to separate your music from the other artists if it's all played on radio? What is going to stand out? Is it the beats? Yeah? Or is it when people actually call and they're like, you see, even if you put your ticket at 100,000, I'll come and watch you perform. I'll come and watch you worship. I was telling this young man that let us do the math. I know you're frustrated, but let us do the math. Can you get 100 people to buy your ticket of 50,000? And that's only 5 million, by the way. It's not a lot of money. And how much have you used to organize that event? If you're going to sell your music, how much are you selling it? Do you have at least 100 followers or people who believe in your word, in the word of God, that you are transferring to them and they can pay for it? When we go to church, we give offertory, we give tithe, and everything else. As an artist, the same applies to you. Why? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Who's going to help me? You're a Levi? Mr. Wilson, or Prince Nick? The Levi, they're called the guys who used to go before the ark. The Levites. That's who you are as a gospel artist. And you're supposed to be fed by everything that comes into the church. When people give offertory, when people give to church, you're part of church. The times have changed from the times when the Bible was written. But that's mainly in structure. So I do not know who's going to talk to our spiritual fathers and leaders for them to understand the same way people give offertory, tithe, and I'm winding up, yes, give offertory, tithe, and as well when they have these radio stations, when the people, you have to pay for those ads. The same applies to artists because they are in the other basket. The same basket the mainstream artists are in, and they have to pay for all those services. I remember some of the spiritual leaders refused to pay money to UPRS, and they were forcing us to sign for music to be played. And one of the people who did not agree to that, and I never signed those forms, and I've never followed up if the music is played or not. But that is so wrong. As leaders, Bible, Yesu bamubuuza nti tuwa omusolo n'agamba wa Kaisaayo ekyaki ekya Kaisaayo. So one thing I would like the gospel artists to take from this, the people in the main industry, that if we want to take dominion, era Yesu yatugamba nti mubeere bakalukalu nga ki bagezigezi ng'abaana b'eki emisota. So tulina okumanya nti bwe tutakola bintu nga bwe binakolebwa ebitukakatako mu music, ate no bigenda ku affectinga ate ebirala. Yes, the first thing is your spirituality. Olina okuba ng'omedde, olina okuba jjojja amafuta go, naye ate n'ebino ebirala olina okukola ki? Birina okukolebwa. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Wow, what a wonderful presentation from Lady Dora Nabunjo. Wanange, umukule ku bugalo. Omusime mumwebaza. Waloko wayogedde nekanga eyamba abagospel sagala mukawulire naye nga ate nti Dawudi yeyamba negamba bana tibagenda kusenyini beyamba nga Dawudi. But it was a beautiful one, comparing the lifestyle of a believer in church and the economy. So, sagala kulwawo mbadde nsaba oboine ekibuuzo kyonna and you have a compliment kawandiike wansi tujja kusaba kino abakulu bano bonna bamale okupresentinga then tuke tukole ki tubuuze ebibuuzo. I can see the representative from UPRS. We had a moment for you to speak about UPRS Wabado. I will have another opportunity later as we get on. Aliwano. Then of course, Nabubude Television, Mulengera Wali, the same. later I'll give you the opportunity to come and speak about the television that I was concerned. Thank you very much for the television and UPRS. This show, this symposium is made possible by NCF, Google TV, Planet Women, FKAU, UPRS, HOT, and Yo TV. Yo TV, are we here? They also have that opportunity.